I have no peace in this house. No peace. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another happy Saturday where, you know, we do some level editing. Sometimes we play a little bit of Duke Nukem. Some levels that other people have made. Lately, we've been doing some more level editing, so I don't fall out of touch. The main purpose and goal. Welcome to T-Lot's Funhouse. Lately, we've been working on a time to kill total, not a total conversion. No, let's not get so bold, okay? We're working on converting the first level from Duke Nukem time to kill into the build engine, which is what I'm currently playing now. This is Duke Nukem 3D. So let me turn this on here. Right now we're doing just the first level. So we're gonna have to do some subways. This is not it, by the way. This is just my little test map to play around with some ideas, figure out how the mechanics work, making some toilets, don't ask. Made this. Might have to. We're gonna use this actually. I think this is gonna be for the secret area in Babelicious. Conveyor belt. I don't think we're gonna need that. But this is our current progress of Duke Nukem time to kill. This is our current progress from the... Right now the main focus is we're trying to get the layout down. And then we're going to start adding the details-ish. I should say that because we are kind of building out stuff a little bit at a time. But we're trying to get the size. One of the things I've noticed is we're doing pretty good, I think, scale-wise in terms of when I'm matching things up of how I would maybe build them, converting it to the PS1 version. But when you do that, it does... The scale becomes just immediately different. Like, it's actually bigger first person. Which kind of makes sense. You're through his eyes. Which is why I'm thinking that once we finish redoing the overall starting area here, we would maybe then add a little bit more detail. Maybe. So we'll have two versions. We'll have one that's just a one-for-one remake, and then I'll maybe add some more stuff to it afterwards. This is the stuff that you should never say in advance, because knowing me, I'll... This is what we worked on last week. We were trying to get the Babelicious section. We got the layout fine, I think. Got the tables. The lighting is where I'm like, do we want to do this? And then I had an idea the other day that I think will look terrible, but I want to try it anyways, because in my mind, I'm hoping it'll look amazing. But I know it's probably not, okay? This is actually, I think, the room when I got in. I'm like, yeah, when you're in here, this is a very tiny room and time to kill, but converting it over, we have like a vague unit of measurement I'm using. I'm like, this would be a room I might add some stuff to. But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly do, by quickly, I don't know how quickly to do the lighting idea I have here. Let me bring up my little keyboard for you. Oh, it's Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. I don't know why it's different than American Thanksgiving, or why American Thanksgiving is different than Canadian Thanksgiving. But the idea is it's different for whatever reason. So I'm going to family dinner. So I don't know how long we'll be going. I'm thinking maybe about 3 hours at the very least. I can pull 3 hours of some mapping with you folks. But it is a long weekend, so you might see me again. I feel like I've also been a little lazy, so and I also get to talk about my life. So if you didn't know about what I'm doing with the stream, learning some mapping together, and I just talk about which is usually what I'm doing with them at. But I've been really super busy, so I've been slacking on adding chapters and things to the past 2 mapping streams, because I think it would actually be pretty useful to add things, because like when we built the ladders for this, great. I think that's a cool thing people should know to do when they're building this, because ladders are fun. And I need to make a change to these actually, so we're going to actually do that change now before where ladders in the build engine are a little weird. Actually, sorry, but before I get on this, I've been super busy, so I haven't added the chapters like I wanted to. I got a promotion at work. That's been super chaotic. I had a friend that was temporarily living with me for what feels like a month. That was just an awkward situation, because they just made it just really awkward just by being so quiet, weirdly enough, and sneaking around, not doing anything, not stealing anything, just being like weirdly absent while they were living. So it was like, oh, I forgot you were here, and then now they're gone. And so I was super preoccupied and super busy all week, that I've had no time to do some stuff I wanted to do, which is the story of my life here. If only I had days off stream. Anyways, the issue with these ladders, I'm gonna pull a test here. I want to make sure I have this set up in OBS properly, where it's gonna just automatically switch from. Give me a second. Okay, I did. Okay, so here's the ladder in Duke. See, I'm climbing, but I'm kind of going through it at the same time. Kill this man. And so because I'm hitting the lip of this, which is I think the problem. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is put a backing sprite here. I'm also not positive if I like these bars. I feel like I want to put one horizontal so you can see it, because it blends in too much, so I think I do want a line there. We could spare a few of detail sprites and extra sectors, because the lighting thing I'm going to do, by the way, there's a lot of stuff you could just do easily, but for example, ladders are not a part of the main game. Like, they didn't exist. So this is more so people found a way to break the editor to make this work. And I'm just trying to figure out how to do it myself. Because in Time to Kill, they use ladders. So we need to figure out a way to do ladders. So that's the idea here. Otherwise, stairs. Just do some stairs. Building stuff's kind of relatively easy. It's when you start to get into, so far, the lighting, like this stuff, things get a little bit more complicated. Otherwise, if you were doing a flat shade of something, I think you could do a lot. Just from the get-go. Because I've been doing some pretty detail-oriented stuff and other map stuff I've been working on. But I'm not doing any lighting. That's a pain. Until today. So I'm going to put a backing sprite here so that when Duke jumps, he's not like maybe sliding through this and hitting that. And hopefully that'll stop that issue we're having. If not, it won't. Something different. So we're just going to get a flat sprite here, like this guy. This guy, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to turn off this. So. I'm going to raise him up to see where he's stretching. I'm just stretching him up to fill the back of this guy. Now, I think I might... Do I want to make it the exact same size of the ladder? I don't know. I'm going to put blocking on him. And I'm going to make him invisible. Now he's invisible. Okay? So when I'm in the game, if you see this green guy here, he will now no longer be visible. So what we're going to do, we're going to test this map. And I could DN monsters myself, but, oh, okay, I did. So you can't see it, and I can't jump, so does that fix it? Okay. So the issue I'm having is I think I'm just not high enough here. I need maybe another rung, and that's it. I finally used Hollow Duke in a map, like, effectively, where I finally saw its use, porting enemies away. Rather recent, too. But it was for a split second, I was like, oh, this could actually be useful in the section. Otherwise, I just forget about it. It's like laser trip mines where I try to use them now, just for fun. But so some people have been getting pretty inventive with those, where they're like, you use them to have your character use it as like a little ledge, because when you stick a laser trip mine on a surface, Duke stops. So if you're falling down a giant hole, you can use it to break the speed so you can not die. Toilet Duck 64 used it in his Super Mario 64 style maps, where you had to use it to like scale this little mountain, otherwise you would die. And I didn't understand the assignment the first time I did it. I did it a different way. I'm going to remove that. Now what I want is I need another rung. So these, for people who weren't here before, what we're doing is we have two sprites. This is how we're doing it. There's one when you're looking at top, which is blocked. And then there's one when you're looking at the bottom that is not. And they're one-sided. So if I were to technically look at this bottom one at the top, you couldn't see it. But I've reversed them, so you have the illusion of the bottom. Now the idea is the engine forces Duke to try to go on top of sprites. So by hitting this unblocked one, he tries to go through it, but he's allowed because it's not blocked. But then he hits this blocked one, and the engine kind of says, I don't like this, and it tries to stick him above it. And so he kind of gets jutted up each sprite here, and it gives the illusion that you're going up a ladder. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a cool thing for the trip mine. So I think I need another rung. I have a rung right here. I need it. So we need another one of these. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna function the insert, duplicate it. Now here's the problem. I just moved it. Okay. What let me do? How did I... Sometimes I have an international keyboard. And there's actually a way better version to do the ladders if you edit the cons and stuff. Eddie, who did the Dream series, he did a alien mod, just like a one level thing and a test so you could see the mechanics. And he did a cool ladder that you can climb up and down just by pressing E. Kind of Half-Life style. Is that kind of how Half-Life works? I want you. Then if I do this, now we have a duplicate of this. Make sure both of them are there. Want to raise this a bit. This is position 31744. 7. So another one. I want both. Size up. Oh my god, this guy's not helping. Okay, so this is not the issue we're running into. It's too close to the edge. I have a way of solving. Getting rid of the closeness. I'm gonna delete this. So we're gonna do that. It's just a little messy. So maybe if I put the backing here, though, we'll have a more satisfying. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to keep it solid so I can see. Is the top of the platform one-sided? No. It's not. You're right. You think I should treat that like an extra ladder, you may think? That's actually a very smart way of thinking. That's something a professional would do. I'm like over-engineering. Whoa, use that. That did work. Okay, this also works. I'm still getting a little stuck up here, so maybe your solution. Let's actually do yours. That's what chat's here. Just to solve my problem. Okay, so I feel like I have to do this one one-sided and then blocking off, but we'll see how I feel. Did I move the ladder back? Oh, this. This. I'm getting blocked by that now. Yeah, that's it. That solved it. That's a brilliant job. Great job, High Treason. I pay you the big bucks. I don't know why I just didn't think about thinking about this as a ladder rung. Okay, anyways. I over engineering that problem. Okay, I wanna do the visual. I'm gonna do not one-sided. This is blocking off though. Oh, this is gonna affect this. But he's still flat. I'm looking. Nice. I just found that when it was on sideways, kind of blending things in. Well, wanted a little bit of. I really don't think we're gonna get anywhere close to a limit or run into performance map. One more. Quickly do a load. Probably refresh YouTube. YouTube has a habit of just stop loading comments. Yeah, that's not blending in as much. You can kind of see it's a ladder. I think the issue then is maybe the side is now too flat. I think it's... But that's introduced a new problem because now my ladder... And I think I solved my problem by... Yep, solved problem. I don't know why the other ones weren't talking. That's weird, but okay. Ladder is working great. None of that. Okay, so we're gonna test this idea I was having. Which might. But we're gonna do a new save. So I'm gonna probably go overkill with this idea first. I don't think I'm gonna need this, but this is how I had it in my mind. Why don't we want to? I need to see what it looks like to... Somebody was like, no, it won't work because it's going to look like this. I can't visually understand that. Gotta do it. There's only one way I can see this through. Don't try this at home. Thankfully, I did a lot of work because of the banana walls, which I don't know if the banana walls would work for hiding. May have to see the end of the banana wall. This already looks overwhelming. Okay. I'm gonna leave the bar separate. feel like the lights wouldn't go there, which means I might eventually just swap out a bunch. Like I definitely might be able to under. Oh, my keyboard's not on. Sorry, I didn't realize my little keyboard wasn't on at home. Wondering what button. Okay, okay. So what I did here is I broke this up into tiny cubes, and using the idea we had here, I'm gonna do had the pulsating. I'm gonna do an alternating square in every single one, just to give a maybe a disco effect. I don't know. I don't know. I just gotta pull up the Duke. I just gotta give myself a reminder about how to. I've been working on a sewer waterworks map in the vein of Dunwall sewers. Got ladders figured and everything. That's sick. Ladders are... We just finally figured out how to do ladders perfectly now, I think. Except for going down. I don't know how... We can't do going down. I like the... I love the art design in Sonic. So good. Okay, so we want a cycler sprite is what we want. I'm on the wiki here, so we're gonna pop open this. I'm gonna put the cycler here. Actually, there's some that aren't matching up here. Wait. What? I don't know how to... I don't remember how to set the height. All these at once. Duke set ceiling height. Yeah, that's not what I'm after. Not the sky global. I thought there was a way I could just do all the highlighted ones. And that's what that is. because that's going to do everything. I don't know what's... Okay, well, there's probably not a ton that are that bad, so maybe we could just adjust this 3936. What we'll do is everyone that's not is 40960. Okay. Oh, it's this thing. It's this thing that's messing me up. Okay. This might be faster, I guess, maybe. This. How do I select the ceiling? Okay. There we go. Frustrating. This one's still weirdly messy. A script that does it? I know how to... The way I was taught to do it was this. Though, even then, I think there's sometimes I'll have to find errors, right? So you have to do... Here's my sprite ladder, so you can let me know if this is your way. Actually, I'll use this. Okay, so here's my table. I want to rotate this. So, oops, not that. So normally I would do this to rotate, but that can mess up some of the sprites where you're going to get misaligned. It might not here, so actually, yeah, see how it's breaking? So you can kind of reduce that by turning grid locking off, and then making sure you choose like prime angles still, and it reduces the effect of it breaking, though it's still not perfect here. But if there's a better way, that's... See, this now has cracks in it a little bit where it doesn't when it's like this, but if you use certain angles, or if you grab certain sides of the sprite, it reduces. Okay, so I gotta get this annoying part out of the way, where I... Just to make it a little easier to work with, we're gonna go here. Gonna get rid of the palette swaps too. ACC Rotate 5E. Find that. I got a few scripts installed as well. Like, that's how I'm doing certain things like this for highlighting. There's some quality of life improvements that I think are really nice. The community has kind of come up with here. Painting here. Get rid of all the palette swaps I had. Yeah, there are one of my video streams. I'm using Brolov's user interface, which is where I'm getting this different default texture, which is normally the brick, just for measurement purposes. But I think that also has... it also adds things like when I do, and this is questionable, like instead of the S or something, it has these little voxels. I could turn them just as sprites, and they change different icons and things depending on what sector effector I'm using. But if you're so used to the old way, it can be very confusing. And then I'm using a sector selector, which I use really extensively in for usefulness. Sector selector. Like I'm doing all this work for an idea that might fails spectacularly. That's the point of the experiment. See how it works. Not quite familiar enough with lighting and all that, so okay, I think everything is now aligned. That was annoying, but I'm glad I got it out of the way now. I'm usually so careful, but once I started playing around with the lighting, it got so dark I couldn't see things, so. There's a lot of weird little tricks, and then there's no shade on sprites, so you can do detail work without it being affected by lighting, but then it doesn't. So we're going to do just a simple cycler here. So we want a cycler sprite. Which is a sprite 7. We're going to place it right here. And it's going to be a sprite cycler here. And how the cycler works brightest point. Speed. There's a cycler. Bright, dark. But I want it to be timed. Give the sprites a low tick of 4. Okay, let's do this one just because this is easier. Sector effector with a 4, because this requires a GP speed. 256. Okay, let's just do 4. I just want to see what this does. And then what I'll do is I'll copy this. And then this is 4, but this I'll change to 2. Then I'll copy this. 2. Copy this. Now we need to use this in here as well. Now, if I were to being copied as well. Sprites only, there's no sprite there. Okay. Guess I'm gonna want to watch out for the stools. Just making sure there's no extra duplicates. Function, insert here. Want to bring these out. I'm gonna. A walking. Ugh. Oh, this isn't gonna work. This is gonna work. It's actually bananas. This is actually bananas. Okay, so I broke this. I'll have to fix that. But the reason we were using hot dogs is because, I mean bananas, because I made a cool looking floor with it. I can't quite do it with the wall. I messed up this. But I think this is the idea I'm going with. I think it'll work nice once it's shaded. What's going on here though? What's happening here, bud? Interesting. I'll have to look into that afterwards. That's not my focus right now. I wish I knew why that's happened. There are, I just don't, but it was working before, but once I split it in two, then we had a problem. So I'm not quite sure what caused that issue, but oh well. We'll press on for now. That guy, these guys. This is... the bold move, Cotton. Okay, so now we gotta do some stuff here. Gotta always remember to select sprites only. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, folks. So now we want okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, it's not working as I planned. I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. That was not a part of the plan. That wasn't part of the plan. Not sure what happened. Oh, these are... Somehow these got all palleted up. The pallets got messed up. I still don't think this is gonna work though. I think I need a cycler. I think I do need to do a cycler here. So I'm actually gonna load. Actually, I'm gonna load. That didn't work. Okay, so here's my copy without this. Now, what is up with you? Here. Somewhere along the lines, the pallets got all messed up. So let's go solve that issue, actually, right now. I think it's because when I copied one of these side little areas over here, it copied the palette. Yeah, like this guy right here, that's the problem. So copied the palette from this, and I started pasting the palette everywhere without noticing. I just remembered something, so I'm just gonna quickly do. Okay, so the mirror's not working right now. I'm gonna turn that mirror off, I guess. We'll deal with that after. And instead, yeah, we're trying something different. I just want to try something, but we're gonna do the cycler. I think this is gonna work better. So we need the cycler and a GP. The problem is the timing. I'm gonna need, just to see if this is gonna work the way I want, I'm going to need a GP speed with all of them. I guess it's for pulsating lights instead. So less seizure inducing, I'm hoping. Okay, now for the GP speed, this is where I'm, so for instance, it says value of 1023. But I think it's an example of something that's bad. So I'm gonna do 256 just to test it out. 256. So So that's a good speed. Won't change, but yeah, that's okay. So I'm rethinking about this just for this reason. I'm going to redo certain things here, just to maybe do a pulsator. So, and you're like, what did you say, 1,000? And then this one I'm going to do 2,000. Did I put 100? I did see that. They did say you could. There's something to do with pallets or walls. I just want to see something here. I know you said 1,000, but for some reason this looked weird. Okay, okay, I see, I see. It's just supposed. This is 1,500, and this is 2,000, but that's so slow. So what's happening here then? That 800 here. Now, what I wanted to do. So glad this test map works. Okay, here, listen. From 125 to 2047 for the GP speed, the above pattern is reversed. As the GP speed low tag value gets higher, the cycle length increases. So we can go the opposite. It's just, it would, okay. So here's what happens. So what happens if I do 100? What does 100 look like? Okay. This is making more sense to me now. Okay, I got it. $200. $300. And then 400. I just want to see what this looks like. Try to change the cycler low tag 1,000 to 750. $1,000, 750, 500. Yeah, maybe that'll be a better. Let's do this. This is just maybe too fast. Unless I do a row and then a reverse on the back end. Try to do that. Maybe if we move this stuff. But 1,000 feels really fast. Wait, am I supposed to change the cycler low tag? Is that what we were talking about? And I've been thinking about the GP speed this whole time? Because here it doesn't even mention something about cycler tag. So what's the, because oddly enough the tutorial mentions something about cycler flow tags, but it doesn't say anything about what to do with them. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong with this then. Okay. But not flow. Okay, okay. So what do you think? 32? Let's do 32. And you're thinking here we start at like 1,000. And then here we go 750, and then here we do 500, and then here we do 250. Not you, go away. Okay. Let's increase the GP speed to 64, I'm thinking. I'm understanding how this is working now. And then, actually... Okay. Alright, boys and girls. I think it's gonna work then. My plan was stupid, overcomplicated, but I think it might work. Let's see how this looks like as a spiral. Do I want to go a little faster? Just a little bit. Okay, and just to make this easier, we're gonna merge these guys so they're all stuck together. And now we're gonna highlight everything here. Rights only, insert. And we're gonna do a row of these guys. What, 16? All right, boys and girls, here we go. See how it works. And I don't like this. Well, this one's not working entirely. So this is a speed issue. Maybe the layout. Maybe I think going in a line might have been a good idea. Gonna be easier to get. And I think what I'm actually gonna do is probably actually all of these. Okay, is that him? Yeah, and then we'll just have to go like a reverse here. Yeah, because they're going to be out of sector. I don't think we'll run into that too badly, like the way we have this set up. Because the way I have them built seems to be pretty good for this. But I am aware of the sector culling issue. Yeah. I don't. But this guy doesn't work right now. I broke my mirror when I had to cut him in half, and I don't know why that is. Okay, so I think maybe we'll do like a snake-ish sign, right? So it'll go... So like this guy would go here. And then this guy would go here. This guy would go here. Gotta go here. Uh, 250 right here. $50. Now I'm gonna do this one corner here too, just to see if I can get around the edge. That's the All right, ready? Okay. Does it mean like? I don't know. Should go a little faster. Should be a little faster. I guess I won't know until the whole thing's done how I really feel about it. I wish I knew why. What did I do? Other than splitting it in half, just not like that point being in. But like this feels kind of PS1-y, I guess. Okay, let's do that for the whole area. We already built the whole area for it, so let's go. Let's just do it and see what the whole area looks like. Is it excessive? Probably. I think part of the issues too is like how I'm snaking around might be messing it up a little bit or changing it up. Like maybe it would have been better to go horizontal. It was like a wave-ish maybe. I don't know. If we did 150, 500, 250, 0. In a big wave. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Well, let's do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, so we're gonna have... Because I think I know how to do that, actually. Now that I understand this concept, at least. Let's just move the ones around. We're gonna put him in the middle-ish. So we need... Let's try to do here. And we'll just branch out here. So this is 0. This will be 250. This will be 500. $250. I'm saying I know how to do this, but maybe I don't. We'll see. Maybe 750 here. Will be 1,000. And we'll duplicate this guy, put him right here. Duplicate this guy. Put him right here. So I want this to be wait, this would all be 250, and then this would be 500. What does this look like? This would span like a wheel, but I don't want to do that. We want it to wave around. So we actually had this wrong. Fine. Well, maybe not. I just want to create this easy. So. Here's 1,000. We want 1,000. Like this guy. Here. There's 1,000. 500. 250. And then this is going to be 0. Uh, 250. 50. This might not work actually, the way I think it is. So here's my 0. $250. $500. 750. $750. I don't know. That's not right either. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make everything the dark here. That's what I'm kind of like thinking about. I want to get this darkened so I can easier see it when I do a test map. So we're gonna color this. So it's like conceptually like, oh yes, spiral. But whether or not I'll be able to do it. I don't know if doing this. I did a room with lights that change. I never considered sectors before, so I had total nightmare. Well, that's when after we finished last time, right? And we were switching it. I was thinking about like why didn't I like a lot of the color? And I just thought it was because we started to get inconsistent sprites with like this was one big long piece, that was so it was just a little jarring. But then I'm like, oh, the PlayStation it's just a bunch of polygons, right? A bunch of triangles. So if we just thought about it and actually divided this into just a bunch of squares, we might be able to have more control because we have a simple level design in terms of it's kind of square. There's not a lot going on here, so I should be able to afford it. Now, I don't even know if I don't know if I have to paint at all. I think I gotta change up here. Okay, so now so the way we think we're gonna do this is this B500. This is 1,000, so I'm like, okay, so we would swing around here. And this would be 750 as well. Am I overthinking it? No, this seems wrong too. This is... Zero. Maybe I am overthinking it. See... Yeah, I think I got it. I got it. We're gonna do a pinwheel design. Maybe that's gonna be a little better. Yeah, pinwheel. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do it as just a straight line, and yeah. Okay. Then this go. You would go 250. 50. 50. 250. Then this would be 500. Maybe. I don't know what this is going to look like. I think I'm slightly doing the pinwheel wrong. I just want to see what this will look like, I guess, and then we'll... Only the corners and the ceiling? I'm glad I don't really read a ton of reviews, I guess. It feels like people are a little... But that's my solution. You just never release the map. Just perpetually just keep starting new maps. Problem solved. So I just want to see what this looks like first, and then we'll do some other stuff. It's not exactly the pinwheel effect we're after, but you know. I think it kind of works enough. Add some more fades. And then I just gotta fix the shading on these guys. Okay, so let's fill out the rest of the area with the opposite, I guess. You're gonna cover this guy. No, I'm gonna be happy because at least I got this done. This lighting pass. Kind of what I thought about the other day. I almost did this before stream yesterday. Instead of making the thumbnail, I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do this real quick and we'll do a different area. But I didn't feel like I fully was comprehending the lighting stuff we were going over. Like, stuff was happening, don't get me wrong. But I wasn't fully taking it in. But then using what we learned out. Now you guys gotta help me compare. I don't know why this 750, 750. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say, in the eventfulness of my busy week, getting a promotion, getting Fallout stuff with a friend that was living with me, and at Duke Nukem. That was fun, so I got to meet John St. John because he was just in my city. I went to this on Twitter, and that shook me because I'm in a relatively very small town, so having him randomly show up, even though he's not a huge celebrity, is that insulting to say? But which is still, oh, cool. He's around the corner. I'd be lazy not to say hi. I would have got more stuff signed though if I knew in advance he was coming. So 500. Wait, did we do 750 all the way here? I don't know what to do. I might keep the bar area a different color, so I'm gonna leave it out. God, I'd be so upset if I've been duplicating sprites this whole time. I'm pretty sure I'm being pretty careful. Pretty sure. Keyword. Got it. I need 250. Oops, forgot here. What's this? 500. Oh god. Oh god. I've doubled the strips. Okay, so still some texture work. I want to redo the walls. Makes an aesthetic difference. That's to me now. I wanted to make it. Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be a big deal. I wanted to make it so, like, really thinking about just a giant square 64 by 64. That was always going to be what was lighting up. I did think, would that be necessary? Probably not. But I went there. The bar could be lit differently, right? Because we're here. Get rid of these duplicates. Fix this mirror, then I'll be happy. I don't remember copying them, right? Like, where did they come from? Oh, they're there. Face full of ass. Okay. Yeah, I think this works a lot better. Oh, are the banana walls working? I wasn't even paying attention to the banana walls. Kinda. I still might redesign some of this a little bit. I feel like we could do more in this. Now, okay, we gotta fix this mirror that just broke. I don't know if maybe it's because I accidentally put a sector inside of it, like a point, and that broke it. I have a feeling that's probably it. If it is, oops. I don't know if it mattered. So here, you are broken. You are a broken mirror. What did I do wrong? Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the... I went curious. C stat values. Is that what I might have done? Man, sometimes like searching mirror should just easily tell me mirror. Like I don't know why. It's like I gotta search in such a... But okay, that was broken. I forgot. Yeah, that's broken. Okay. That's not true. Point at the mirror. So you're saying point at the mirror. It looks right, like... But this is what I'm thinking is wrong. Like, you're telling me, like, I do have a point here. Is that a bad thing? Because this is where I'm running into the issues by doing this lighting trick, is I have to do remove the point in 2D wall. Yeah, that's my issue, though. So what I should probably do is this. Okay, wait a minute. I got it. I got it. What's the mirror texture? $560. Five. Oh, I want the pink. Huh. Okay, problem solved. So you can't have a point inserted. Or can I? Okay, point inserted causes this issue. I forget to shade. Oh, I didn't shade this. Okay. You're alone. Yeah. Done. Okay. I gotta fix. So, which one should you have? Uh, 500, 500. Okay, no, this one's supposed to be a 0. Wait. Uh-oh. No. This is 250. Oh my god, this stuff's all messed up. Shit. Okay. I'm missing GP speeds for some of these. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no, that's fine. I needed 250. Think. Yeah, I forgot to shade these guys, so that was the problem here. I think many adolescent male or female was as well. Okay, I think it worked. I think we're dead, right? I think we did it. Damn, I broke my mirror again. Okay, we'll fix that. Okay, but the lighting's working now in all the areas we want it to. I think the mirror would be better if this was lower a little bit. I know it's in Time to Kill, it's all the way up. I don't know why. I just feel like having a little border somehow sells it a little bit better. Cool. Cool, guys. Happy with that. Happy with this. This was the one where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do the lighting here. But I know it's got some colored ones. Like, if we pull up the... here, I'll pull up the... PS1 version. Give me a second. Gotta grab. I always remember that dream I had. It was his wife. I wonder if it is based on one of their wives. Like, I don't know where they got those. All right, so here's the original. So there's definitely stuff we'll add for detailing. So there's going to be these lights here, which I'm going to be honest, I didn't even notice until we're like right now. So there's that. These have those circles, so these will be lower. See, and then this guy's do like a little rotating door for this. Oh, and there's stairs. This actually goes up. And then this is the lower croft room. Got some big cops in it. Okay. Here's my banana wall. Right, that's what we're trying to give that vibe for. Did it work 100%? Maybe not. But I might redo some of this. So we'll see. But I think it worked. Guess I'll make some sprite stuff for these guys. Now that I know how to do the lighting and I broke it up this way, I could just do some second work. I'm not sure if I would really, but I feel like basic sprites, we can just mimic this because we've got stuff for it. Disco ball? I never knew that. Oh, I take my gun out. Aim Duke. Okay, but the lighting, other than some of the colors and stuff, I think we're fine. I think we're good. So with that, I think that's it for today. I really wanted to get that lighting done. I didn't get it done yesterday. Now I gotta get ready for my Thanksgiving dinner. A couple hours. Head out on the road to get there. But I might be back later on this weekend, either tomorrow or Monday, because I'm off to continue this little journey. But I got that color. We got the colors now, or the lighting at least. Happy with it. That was so daunting for me that I was getting a little worried I was going to give up. But it worked out exactly how I planned, ish, maybe. Awesome. I think it worked out fine. Thanks for everybody's help here, because without you guys, it would not have happened. And now we have some good progress here for this. And I think we'll be able to put up the finishing flourishes on this guy, and then this whole section's going to be done. Probably by, if I stream again this week, or by next. And then it's moving on to a different section of the map for Time to Kill. Maybe we work on a little bit of the subway area. Maybe not. No. The world is our oyster. We're going to shuck away. So thank you for joining me, everybody. Like and subscribe, as always. Have yourselves a great weekend.